Okay, so I
You
was
said you
saying,
do what?
for the configuration of this other PC2 type 192. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
192.
192.168. You can give it the next IP. So the other one was 1010. You can say 1011. 1011. And then still the same subnet mask. Then you can also have the gateway 10.1.
The subnet mask has 0 on the last
Yes,
question.
exactly.
So gateway.
So Oracle, you can install two versions of VirtualBox. I have two versions. I think it will not affect your data. So no, it's not going to really affect it.
So you said
Installing
the
another
gateway will do.
VirtualBox will not affect the data of the current one. I think I am correct, right? VirtualBox will not mess there. So 10.0. Is it 10.0 or 10.1? Is it 10.1? Yes.
Yes, the gateway was 10.1.
Yeah. So apply.
Is there any problem when you give a host name?
There's no worries, but don't close it yet. Okay, it's okay. Can you start those machines? Right click on select them. You can select both of them, drag. You can select all of them.
How do you
You click
select?
on a space, form a square. Not too far, not too far. Yeah, but it's fine. Then right click. Then after you release, then you right click, then you start. So it will help you start different devices at the same time. So go to PC1 and try to ping PC2. If you remember the IP for PC2 is one is 10, I think the other is 11. So you can go to the one that is 10 and go to 11. So
So how do I do that?
double click on it, go to command tab, type ping it there. Mm, 10.11. So you can see they can communicate with one another, right? Both the
Wow,
PC.
wow.
Yeah. So
So let me ask, what's the difference between this and the one that is Cisco offers? Because I see like that is just networking we have done.
So okay, the one that Cisco offers, you use Cisco switches, right? It simulates the Cisco commands, the Cisco iOS commands. For this ENSP, it simulates a typical Huawei device, the commands that a Huawei
Oh,
device would work with. Which can
okay.
be there's some simple differences between them. For example, for Cisco, they usually use hostname, right? For changing the name of
Yeah.
a switch. But here you see you are using sysname. For example, for us, for going to Cisco for the privilege mode, you use enable or EN, right? But this one you're using
Yeah.
system view. You can see those are the difference. For that, you cannot run system view on Cisco Tracer. So those are some of the things that we can see.
But the connection and enabling the IP addresses and the sub and all that, and then when you come to ping, it's just the same.
Yeah, exactly. Ping will always be
Because
ping.
I remember
Mhm.
I
Yes, yes.
remember when once we were doing some Cisco packet tracing, it was somehow like this, but now yes, just like how this one is here,
Mhm.
just minimize.
Yeah.
So yes, because I see this now, this is the switch which we were using.
Hmm. Yeah.
So PC1 communicates to this, and then I mean that ping is supposed to say that to show that there's communication between two devices, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
And if this can
when
be
you
used,
start creating a more advanced topology, you'll come to realize the difference between NSP and
packet
packet
tracer.
tracer. For example, like the firewall, that USG firewall, and also when you get to the
Mm-hmm.
web console of it, so you'll be able to see the differences between the two. And for example, this one is simulating the Huawei infrastructure, the Huawei devices, network devices. So although the PC is not,
Okay.
the PC is a typical PC, it's not going, it's
Mm-hmm.
not a Huawei PC or something of that sort.
Mm.
The connections,
So,
copper, serial are the same. So so when you start
so,
developing the more advanced topologies, you'll come to now
uh-huh.
understand the differences, and you can even see the interface. For example, you can see
Yes.
these connections. It's a little bit different from packet tracer, but
Yeah.
the simulation
Yeah.
is, the concepts are almost the same.
Yes. So this one can be used to design a whole network.
Yeah, exactly. Even an enterprise network, even a very large enterprise network, so that you can just ensure that you get the understanding before you
Or
set it up in a real life scenario.
mm,
Yeah, so it
mm,
helps
mm,
you. That is why it's called ENSP, Enterprise Network Simulation Platform or something.
mm. So yeah. Oh, this is good. Now I think we are together.
Yeah, and also
So
you
every
can
time I
try.
want
You
to
can also use
do
Wireshark to capture data and see how the data is going and all. I mean, to capture the packets.
how yes, yes,
So you can
actually, how
right
do you
click
use
on the
now
switch.
Wireshark?
You can right click on the switch, and you can say capture data, and then you can capture on one of the
Port. These
interfaces.
are ports. These are
These are
ports.
those are the ports of the interfaces.
So the PC one is using
So you can, I
zero
think
one. Or,
the one is on PC one, two is on PC connected to PC two. So you can see even the blue has appeared. So packet tracer will appear. You can allow. I mean have I said packet tracer or Wireshark? It should be Wireshark. I think I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, so you can try to do a ping.
where do
Scroll,
I do that?
go back. You can leave it, you can put it on one side of your screen, and that one side, just put it to the side, and then you can go that and maybe go to PC one or PC two, whichever, and just ping the other one. Just double click on it.
Is there a way, maybe when you forget the IP address that you had assigned to the other PC, is there a way you can
Yeah.
get that
So what you do
IP
for your
address?
topology, usually label them. Usually label your
Or
devices, so
the
that when
host
you look
name?
at the topology, you can see this. I gave this IP. With this, you gave this IP. So you label your topology the way you usually do it on packet tracer.
So, okay, I haven't really used that packet tracer. I was just doing an demo
Okay, so when
somewhere.
you're labeling,
So
I see somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
it's not this host name here.
No, no, it's not that. It's let me open my ENSP and I tell you where it is. I've not used it in a bit. So it should be, yeah. Do you see that thing written like a chart? Like it
The
has
chat
three dots. It has three dots.
here.
Yeah, that
No,
one.
not
Click on it. It
this
will
one.
appear something. Yeah, click on it. Then click on any part of the screen, and then you can type. So you can type maybe 192.168.10,
Oh, you type the IP
the
address,
IP
not a
that,
name.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The IP that you're given and you give it in a CIDR notation.
So 10
It was
the first one was the
10.10 slash 24.
slash 24.
Mhm. Then you can press
The
enter.
slash 24 is for the
Subnet. It
web
is
web.
it is using three octets are being used for network, and one octet is being used for hosts. It is part of subnetting, so that is another whole topic altogether. But just know it is showing you which part is what and what. So you can even type PC1 if you want, and just drag it where you want. Yeah, that is how you do it. You can put it on top where you can see something like that. So that is what you can do.
Okay. Now I was asking here in on the command line. Say
Mhm.
you want to ping PC2
Mhm.
from PC1. So is there a way you can just like type ping and then the name of maybe a PC1
Yeah, if
instead
you've
of the
given it the
IP
host
address?
name, you can. Can you try to give the PC2 the host name? Have you given PC2 a host name?
No, neither of them. Let me try and give them.
Maybe give it a
PC
host name.
computer 2.
Call it. Maybe you can call it comp2, or I don't know what you want to call it.
Computer 2. Not comp 2.
Mhm. Mhm.
Then I apply.
Then you can close that.
Then this one also I
Then
comp
you can
1.
call it comp1. Apply. Then you can see what happens. Go to command
Then
line.
now this ping comp 2. Will it accept really?
Host comp2 not accepted.
Give you.
Maybe you need maybe you need to restart. I'm not sure whether the host name, you can stop it and start it. Stop PC2 and start it again.
Or I stop all of them.
No, don't stop all of them, but just stop
I
one.
stop PC2.
Yeah, or
PC2
maybe
I stop.
yes.
And also PC1.
Mhm. Then you can close that. Okay, okay, Mr. Robot. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I hope it's been interesting. Thank you.
Still not working. But if you ping, if you ping the beats, good.
Mhm. Go back
Don't
to
know
the
whether
basic
the
configuration. I see something. Go back to the basic configuration. Host name, DHCP. Go to command. Uh, Maybe you can type ipconfig. I see something. Not a space. Don't put a space. Don't put a space. So I can see it's having a gateway with DNS. It doesn't have. Okay, it isn't showing. Mm, NSP command. Let me see this configuration. PC1. PC 2.168.30.30. Personally, I love to start everything. I don't want to start everything. Mm, Let me show you. Let me follow up something here. So maybe we can try out and see. Maybe can you restart the switch because the switch is also restarted. Maybe you can stop the switch and start it again. So you wait until those lines are becoming green.
They are not yet green, but they say, oh, they are green now.
And they're now green. Okay.
So I ping.
Yeah, try to ping.
Can I ping?
Yeah, try. So so
Still
what
not.
you do,
It's okay.
try to type sysname,
Sorry?
sysname comp1 is SYSNAME.
Like that?
Yeah, then name for Gina. Space, then type this is comp1 underscore one. I think you need to do system view. Let's go to system view. System view first. System view. How can we get to the
Or we
console?
go to the console.
Okay, let's go to the console. Yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. Let's go to the console. Let's say connect first. Connect. Or maybe the console is going to want to connect to a P to console will take us to a switch. So maybe go to command.
I'm in command.
Mhm. So let me type something here. Host name on ENSP and I'll show you.
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to show you something here. How do I ping? So here, uh,
On the chat section or where?
no, I don't want to share my screen. I want to get a command, then I share it with you.
Okay. You're using two monitors.
Yes, I'm using two monitors. That is why I have a bigger monitor that is a bit up so that I'm able to follow. It helps me to follow charts most of the time
Uh,
when I'm running a class, and also it's sometimes it's in coding where you actually want to see the results of your coding and how it will look like. So
so you have two monitors. One you write code, the other one is for display.
yeah, so what happened is the monitor is connected to my laptop. I'll show you my setup. After I finish the class, I'll show you how I've set up my desk so that you can see.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I don't
Yeah.
record it. So
I can't.
uh, I'm trying to see how you do it on a PC. But it should really work the way we are doing it on the basic configuration. I want us to try something and see how it will work. Can you do another PC? Can you do a third PC? Do a third PC.
Yeah. Let's try with this.
You have decided 4 of them. Anyway, do the third one and maybe let's configure it. You have done how many of them? Wow, there are so many. They are appearing. Are you seeing them? Make sure you put the host name also when you are configuring this first time. Let's see how it works.
The gateway we said was 00.
10, 10, 1, 10, 0. Yes, I think it was 10, 0. It was 10, 0.
Comp 3.
Yeah, so now apply it and see.
So these are clear, right?
I think that you've gotten the point. Yeah, you're good.
So,
So you can see it is being learned. It's going to be learned also once it's on. Go to PC2 and
yeah,
try
it
to
is.
sync with the friends. Let's see what happens. I think it doesn't like to take too long. Sync computer 3 or what? It's saying
Unreachable.
host
The other
name.
one was saying, what was it saying? But if you use the IP address, it should be.
Because it should ping the host name. Denzel, I think, are you out?
Sorry? Yeah, yeah. It started. It started. You see, even this one, even this one, even the switch, everything is started.
Is it pinging?
Let me try even to pin PC.
Because when you see that command, do see it is written PC. I think it should be something else. So yeah, 11.
Why is it saying host unreachable?
It means it's an issue. 10, 11. You are pinning from PC1. You're pinning from PC1. You are pinning what? You're,
Sorry, what?
okay, you're pinning from PC1 and you're pinning what? Okay, let's look at the switch. Let's get to the switch. Let's look at that.
That's the question that I wanted to ask. Does this platform behave like a packet tracer for Cisco, whereby you need to configure also the switch?
Yes, you need to configure the switch. We did that. I think we did that.
You already did that.
Yes, maybe you can see it is here. Maybe you can go to system view and look at displaying the configuration. Display configuration, I think. I hope I've not forgotten that command. What am I missing? Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Huawei.
status down. Don't status down.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Let,
One is down. There is one that is down.
yeah, there is one that is down. Can you
There is one
just
that is
maximize
down.
this command so that you look at that
Sorry?
interface? Maximize this screen so we can see the interface 2 has changed from down to up,
Nope.
right? Because I can see it was. change status to down, change status to up. So what you can do, you can run another command. Maybe you can press enter.
So what made the switch to go down?
Maybe when we restarted it, we need to check the configuration and see whether we actually changed something on it, so that we actually have. So do you remember we did the VLAN 100? Maybe you can check VLAN 100. Maybe you can say display what? Display configuration. I don't know if it will work. Maybe you can say this. Try to type display question mark and see what happens. With a space, with a space. Press enter so that we see what is there in C. Go on. Just continue pressing on. Current, yeah, so the answer is current configuration. It's current configuration, not configuration. So you can control C. Then you can type current configuration. Continue pressing enter so that we see. Okay, interfaces are up. Interfaces. Then I think it ends almost there. That.
Sorry, what?
You can see the configuration is fine. This is the whole commands that were run to configure the PC when it started out. The current one that is running, the current running configuration. So let's go to PCs and see whether they are pinging.
It looks.
Let's go back to the PCs and see. Try to ping 51.53. Ping 1010. So you can see it's working.
What about now the name?
So that is where the issue is. I don't know whether that is really supported here. Because I think this one is written PC and it's not changing the host name. I don't know whether NetView runs here. Net-view. NetView doesn't run there.
Make your computer easier to use. Sorry, what?
You can see NetView doesn't run. It usually runs on Windows. Okay, Dorcas, I think you left. Can you ping the switch? 192.168.10. Is it 10.1? Oh, 10, is it 10.0? 10.1. 10.1, right? 10.1.
10.
10-1.
Configuration. Was it 10-1 really? Let's see.
In the gateway, it is what? Basic, click on basic configure. What is it?
How do you check the configuration of the switch, the IP address of the switch?
Check the IP address.
Sorry?
To check the IP address, there's a command usually run. My Cisco eyes are lighting up. I'm remembering I'm on Huawei. Let me tell you right now. We can say display IP int brief. I think similar display IP interface brief, or you can see the display IP interface brief.
Is it one sentence or
IP less space display IP interface.
interface? Here you go.
Yeah, try to run that first and see.
It
Press
has
enter.
brought this.
Press enter. You've not said brief, it's showing a lot of them. Just continue pressing enter. You can see the broadcast address is 00. Just go on.
Just back to the system view.
Oh, it's done. It usually gives you the
It's saying
number of
current
packets.
state.
Yes.
Why is it saying the current state is down?
The current state, that is for Ethernet 001. But you can decide when you're running to say display IP interface VLAN if I think it was 100.
Yeah.
Yes, display IP interface VLAN if so display IP
VLAN?
interface brief. Try to say display IP interface brief first. Display IP interface brief. So you can see down display IP interface brief VLAN. If one, you can see it is up, right? You can see VLAN if one. You can see it doesn't have an IP address. Do you see that IP address stroke mask? It is unassigned.
Yes. Yes.
Why is it saying it is
When
unassigned?
you were signing back then, I think the IP address didn't take effect. Or how are we supposed to go about it?
We should have
But
actually. Uh-huh.
but it's pinging the
It
other
might be
the other
pinging because, and that is why you can see it is obviously forwarding packets. The switch can forward
yes
packets
yes
without
yes
even having. The reason why we cannot ping it is because it doesn't have an IP address assigned to it.
yes.
But
But how come it's able to ping packets yet it doesn't have an IP address?
the reason is very simple. Because the moment you do a ping, it will actually go to it will go through to the interface, right? And it is not really use the gateway. Not the gateway is going to help you. The gateway is the one that is really going to help you go to the internet. But here we are talking about local. So these two computers are connected to one another on the same switch, right? But if
Yeah.
they were like there are two switches, like two switches connected to one another, and those computers are each connected to one switch, that will now be having an issue with performance. Do you see that? Because of the IP addresses. Because like the gateway for the other one would be 01, and the other one maybe would be having another IP address because it's maybe in another subnet. So that would have been the issue. So there's this very good documentation file that I've seen. It's around, let me give you the link.
The link to what?
The link to a command reference file. That it has a lot, when it comes to documentation is usually key and really helps you. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Let me post it on the chat. So there it is. It is also, I think I can put it, there's a zip file. I think I can just put it on the Google Drive. Where is my,
Yeah. I'm even gonna paste it in the WhatsApp group.
yeah, please post it.
Yes.
Right. They'll think they're missing a lot, which is not good, but I think I've recorded, so I'll also share that. Maybe the software what it was called software what that folder. Yeah, software's Bootcamp. So let me upload that. These are the offline.
Because I think I'll need to go over assigning an IP address for the switch again.
Yeah, exactly. So these are local configuration.
Especially when we get to
Yeah, and
developing
also how
complex
to set
systems.
up telnet, so that you can use SSH, you can use phishing. So there are some, I can see there's some file management configuring system startup, display current, text, startup track, device management, speaking commands. Mm,
What's it called? It's in the group link. I'm sure I can. Oh, I'm not on admin. I can't. I would have wanted to share the group link, but now I'm not on admin.
So I've even added that command reference file is there, and also there are some. So which switch is that? Which switch are we using so that I get the right one? Because the S5700, right?
You are using this one, LSW1.
Yes, the LSW1, which is actually when you look at the switches under the connection, LSW1 is just the name that it gives us automatically, but it is an S5700. something. Yes. Yeah. It's something that let me share with you in the group on the chat. That is also a good link. It has some basic commands, but still it's a very good link. It's also another good lab which you will be doing. I also need to refresh my understanding on it. So I'm also at standby. Not worrying.
These are links to having the commands.
Yes, it has some commands you can run, you can try out something. I think I can also share some class recordings on the group for those who are slower learners. Yes.
Yeah, I have shared the links also. Maybe it will help most of us.
Let me share some class recordings onto the software. Is it the software bootcamp? I think everything is going to go there. The folder that has been shared a lot.
Yes, the Google Drive one. Today, I heard from someone that the Wireshark can be used to tap into data that is being sent from one point to another.
Yes,
Is
exactly. It
that
can
right?
you can try to make out of it, and you can use some analyzers and get to know what is going on. So it is true. Wireshark is quite powerful, and it usually is even by hackers for sniffing.
Like, can it be used to be like a man in the middle?
Not really, because especially when data has been encrypted on transit, will not make sense of it.
Oh yeah. So it cannot alter the contents of
Yes,
the
yes,
data.
exactly. It can't alter the contents. It can just use for analyzing and capturing the packets. So I've even, I think everything is under the software's bootcamp. I've put even the recording for yesterday. If somebody wants to download it, I think I'll move it to this. Yep. So I think we can call it a class. I don't know. We started out from 260 and gotten up to 22. For the ones who have just ensured you're here up until now, I hope you've learned something. And also I'll share the recordings also on the Software's Bootcamp folder as well as on YouTube. So let me stop recording.